everyone, so today I want to talk about a book that honestly gave me so much thing to think about. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. So Frankl was a Jewish Austrian psychiatrist who survived the Nazi concentration camps, and the way he describes those years is both terrifying and deeply moving, to be honest. He doesn't shy. He doesn't shy away from the horror, the hunger, the cold, or the loss of human dignity. But what I find incredible is that he doesn't just stop at telling us how painful it was. Instead, he looks at it through a psychological lens. He asks, why is it that some people manage to survive while others give up completely? And this part really stayed with me. Frankl realized that very few people died poorly from the lack of food or medicine. Most of them died because they had lost hope completely. They couldn't see a future anymore, and that hit me hard because it makes you think about how powerful the human spirit is, how the fragile it becomes when there is no sense of purpose to hold on to. So when reading this, I felt like Frankl was talking directly to me when he kept repeating, we can't control what happens to us, but we can always choose how to respond. And that idea, that freedom of attitude, feels so empowering. There is one detail I loved and also found surprisingly comforting, is when Frankl said that humor can be a weapon for survival. Even in a place where everything was designed to crush the soul, a small joke, a tiny smile could give someone strength to keep going. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it reminded me that even in my own life, when things really heavy, those light moments of laughter matter more than we realize. And then there's this other thought. If life has meaning, then suffering has to have meaning too. That gives me chills, honestly, because when you're in pain, it's so easy to lose the best parts of yourself. But if you can't see your suffering as meaningful, then maybe you can hold on to those parts instead of letting them slip away. From those experiences, Frankl developed what he called logotherapy. It's basically a kind of psychotherapy built on one central belief. Humans can endure almost anyhow if they have a strong enough why. That why could be love, work, or simply the way you choose to face suffering. What I love about this idea is how personal it is, meaning isn't some universal rule, it's different for everyone and it can change from day to day. For me, that's a really good reminder. I need to picture clearly what happiness means to me, because if I know what kind of life I won't let the wrong things steal my joy. And at the same time, I'll appreciate what's already here, what's already giving me happiness in this moment. Honestly, the reason I found this book so powerful is that it's not just theory. Every idea Frankl shares is backed up with real stories, things he saw, things he lived, that makes it so convincing, but also human. And by the time I finished this book, I just felt motivated. Like, even though my life is nothing compared to the horrors Frankl lived through, I could still take his message and apply it. That whatever happens, I can choose how to face it. That I should never let go of meaning. So overall, I'll say this book isn't just inspiring. It's one of the rare books that I can actually shift the way you see life. If you really read it slowly and reflect on each point, it has the power to give you strength, to be honest. Especially in the moments when you feel lost.